following is from a cooperative project for acquiring skills essential to learning.
Wow, 5:25. My first day on the job. Just hope I can remember everything I have to do. Let's see. I have to meet Erica at 6 sharp. What else? Oh, I remember. Mom wanted me to take out the trash. Better get moving.
Well, it's almost 6 o'clock. 2 more hours and the shift will be over. So how'd you like your first night on the patrol?
Okay. I've been taking a lot of notes. I think I have most of it down.
Notes are good, all right, but, well, sooner or later, everything will have to become second nature to you. Now, what's he doing up this early? Hey, Pete, what's up?
Hi, Mr. Wayne. I'm waiting for Erica. I'm taking over her paper route.
Well, you ought to meet Officer Johnson here. It's her first day of the job, too.
Good luck to us both, huh?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna need it. There's so much to remember. I'm sure that Erica told me to meet her here at 4th and Poplar at 6 a.m. She might have said 6th and Poplar at 4 a.m. The more I think about it, the harder it is to remember.
Well, you're okay so far. Erica picks her papers up here every day about 6.
Well, that's one, Nan. But I still have a whole route to learn.
You'll get the hang of it. Take it easy, huh?
See you later.
I know how he feels. They always told us at the police academy that a good officer has to be able to remember things, little details.
Yeah, well, that's true. A good memory is something a police officer has to have.
That's true. A good memory is something a paper carrier has to have.
But I don't see why. I've got my route book.
The book is okay for reference and for keeping your billing straight. But by the end of the week, you have to know this route by heart.
But why?
It's the only way you can do it. See, the papers are dropped off at 6 a.m. Any way you slice it, it takes a good 15 minutes to fold them. That puts you out on the route at 6:15. You have to catch a school bus at 7:30. So how long does that give you to throw papers?
An hour and 15 minutes.
Right, and there are 127 customers out on this route. If you start to check each address, you'll never be able to throw 127 customers in an hour and 15 minutes.
So what am I gonna do?
Memorize it.
I'll never be able to do it.
Sure you will. All you have to do is figure out a good method. Come on, we better get started.
Now, the best way to handle the patrol is to commit important things to memory. So that something's out of place, well, you know it instantly.
I don't know if I can do that.
Look, everybody recognizes hundreds of people and places every day, right? Now, if your memory's good enough to handle that, well, it's good enough to handle just about anything.
Maybe I have a better memory than I thought.
Good grief, is that part of the route?
Afraid so. It only looks confusing because it is. When you think about it, it's kind of like a maze.
A maze?
Sure, there's lots of places where you can make a wrong turn. Come on. Now these streets all twist and turn. Along these streets there are 7 buildings. 7 buildings.
Okay, 7 buildings, 7 papers.
Not exactly. These houses have 2, 3, and 4 families living in each. This house has 3 families and we throw 3 papers. 4 families live in the next building.
So, 4 papers.
No, 4 families, but only 2 of them take papers. Here's how the block goes. 3, 7, 1, 0, 1. This last house is a little special. Miss Phyllis wants her paper put just inside the door. But make sure you close the door all the way, or Alphonse will get out.
What's an Alphonse?
And Alphonse is 30 kilograms of hairy white trouble.
Let's see. 3 papers, 2 papers, no papers.
And don't forget Alphonse.
Alphonse. I can't remember all this stuff. It's too much.
You can remember.
I can remember little stuff like taking out the trash, something like a whole paper out.
A couple of years ago, you learned your multiplication tables, right?
Pretty well.
Did you learn 2s through 12s?
Yeah.
So if you learned your multiplication all the way through 12, then you should remember this row. Now go give Miss Phillips her paper.
She's right. I did memorize all those times tables. Newspaper. And I still remember them pretty well. Come to think of it, I know a lot of stuff by heart.
Pete, meet Alphonse.
Nice-looking bunch. Your family.
Yes. You know, I've been thinking about what you said. It's like taking a picture,
What is?
remembering what things look like. If you think of your mind as a camera, you look at something or someone you want to remember, and it's like you take a mental picture of them.
You know, I never thought of it like that, but that is kind of what it's like. Look, while we're on the subject of mental pictures, why don't you snap one of that jewelry store?
Good idea. Never know when you'll need it. Got it.
Want to come over to my house?
No, I have to check out my new paper out. I really blew it this morning.
What's the problem?
I have to learn 127 customers by the end of the week.
That's no problem, Pete. That's impossible.
It's not impossible. Erica did it, and I did learn the multiplication tables. How'd I do it? I just learned them. First I learned 2s, they were easy. Then 3s, they were hard. Then I learned... That's it! I learned them a little bit at a time. First I learned one group, got that down, and then I went on to the next. That's it! I got it! I'm gonna make it! Okay, here's the maze. There's a building here, 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 and here. Each day I'll try to learn one group. That shouldn't be so hard. Today I'll learn this group. That building gets 3 papers. That one gets 2. That one 0. 7. 7. 1, 0, 1. That looks like a phone number. Sure. 320-7101. I have it.
A map, huh? Pete, you're gonna have to learn this group.
I am. The map is just temporary.
Okay, here.
I don't need it. I know the first group already. Every day I'll learn one group of houses in the maze. As I learn them, I'll mark them off. By the end of the week, I should know them all.
Okay, let's see you do the first group.
Got it.
Not bad, pretty good.
Pretty good.
Well, let's just say it's pretty good for a start.
What? I had the numbers down here perfect. Show me where I did wrong.
Peter, I have to admit it. This grouping idea of yours seems to work.
Why don't you snap one of that jewelry store?
You never know when you'll need it.
The curtain should be open.
One Sam 36,
Go ahead, 36.
possible 211 at 12-1-16 Poplar. Police officer, halt!
Pretty good. Got your name in the paper second week on the job. It says here that your first clue was the fact that the curtains were pulled. You remembered how the curtains were usually left open. How'd you remember a thing like that?
Simple, really. I just looked at it, really looked at it, and I took a picture with my mind, and then I remembered it later. How's your job?
Pretty good. I have the whole route down now.
That's a big route. You know the whole thing?
Sure, I just learned a little at a time.
That's not a bad idea.
Sure helped me. Know the route like the back of my hand.
Guess who I found wandering loose?
It's one thing I keep forgetting.
Why don't you take a mental picture of him? Maybe that'll help you remember.
Sure, I guess it's worth a try. I'll take them back if you'll watch my bike.
Okay, but try to remember about him.
Sure, I can remember. See ya. Thanks for your memory tip. I'll see if it works.
Thanks for the tip you gave me.
Giddy up, Alphonse. As soon as I get you home, I'm gonna take a mental picture of your big hairy face behind that door, and I bet I'll never forget to close it again. Never, never, never.
Never, never.
Thinkabout is supported by state and provincial agencies working through the Agency for Instructional Television. Together, serving education.